Hey, it's day 80. I was packing up, ready to go to sleep. Then suddenly, I remembered about this channel, and I gotta keep the momentum rolling. God damn. What are we gonna talk about today? Let's talk about exhaustion. What would be a better topic? Because I'm exhausted today. uh Exhausted in, like, I'm not exhausted as complaining about the situation. I'm just going through so much and I'm sleepy. Exhaustion should be a small topic that I could cover without gotta use too much of my brain, right? I hope so. The definition of exhaustion, let's exhaustions are similar to tired, to inactivity, to what a word. Nah, my brain isn't loading right now. So exhaustion is, I guess, is the definite the definite the the def the definition the definition the definition of exhaustion is a state of tiredness, is a state of mentally or physically or both. Exhaustion is a state of mentally or physically draining of a human or other animals. It also can be applied to object, to event. Shit's this also huge. We can pretty much see exhaustion in lots of situation in the world, mostly on humans and animals. Of course, we are gonna be physically exhausted after going through activities, lots of physical activities, but we also gonna be exhausted if we think too much, like mentally depleted, depleted of our mental energy. Exhaustion can also be applied when we talk about an event, an actions on, like, something is exhaust the ah exhaust wait exhaust also exhaust also means kind of similar to acids. No, but I'm talking about exhaustion as of the states of, like, similar to tired, so that shouldn't be related. She, yeah. So actually, I'm talking about exhaustion as a concept. I'm not diving deeply into what different meaning can exhaustion mean, as in vocabulary and yeah. Stop spamming end. Who's indeed, that's what we get from an exhausted mind. Okay, so exhaustion can be divided into, yeah, so this exhaustion is gonna be applied, only be applied to animals, right? Things that have emotion. Yes. So it's gonna be pretty narrow. Gonna only talk about the physically exhausted and mentally exhausted, and how should we really deal with the exhaustion, because of course whenever we talk about some kind of concepts, gotta make it relevant to myself. So after watching the video and after yapping for several minutes, I could conceptualize way to utilize the concepts that I've just yapped about. Yeah, I'm probably gonna talk about this in my future video. Gonna talk about again its impact, its definition, its properties, what main types is there. Gonna list some bullet points. Of course, the last one is gonna be about its relevance. Then just gonna yap about all of the points. And lastly, just say that's it for day 80. See ya in day 81.